So I just opened my window because it looks like it's about to start raining outside. And yeah, they never predicted rain for this evening. Why is this camera jumping around? Must be the psycho hacker once again interfering with the functioning of my electronic devices because she doesn't like what I happen to be doing on them at any given moment. It is super quiet outside and it looks like it's about to start pouring rain. They never predicted rain for today. Are there people down there still? Jesus Christ. They never leave. They're like sticky turds. They never leave that corner over there. They're like parasites. Are you kidding me? It's the BLM hate stalking, psycho trash, perving, creeping, wanking mobile. They're always like hanging out by that vehicle right there, screaming and shouting. At least they're quiet now. It's funny because I was checking out the weather forecast for the next 2 weeks, and it shows that it's going to be sunny every single day this week. Like every single day, no clouds whatsoever, no rain. Well, I think they were wrong. I love this. I love cloudy, dark, stormy, atmospheric, a little bit spooky kind of weather. This is my favorite kind of weather. Why are the lowlifes still on that sidewalk? They've been there all night. They've been there all morning. They've been there all afternoon. They've been there all evening. Oh, here we go again. Are you fucking kidding me? So they camp out on the sidewalk for no reason. I mean, it's not like they're homeless or anything. They live in the building right there. There's a socializing area with picnic tables right around the corner over there. They can just walk 50 yards to the picnic tables that are behind this building. Yeah, here we go. See? I mean, I had no idea there was even anybody down there until they started shouting. Yep, here we go. So today is Saturday, September 13th, 2025. It's right around 6 p.m. I had no idea there was anyone on the sidewalk until they started shouting. I'm recording the fact that it looks like it's about to start pouring rain, and there was no rain predicted for today, so this is a surprise. But these pieces of low-life, masturbating psycho trash are constantly camping out on that corner right there for some strange reason. And then they get all deliberately disruptive as soon as anybody starts doing anything they don't like. They literally hijack this neighborhood and engage in some very deliberate, constant, disruptive behavior for no reason. While the rest of us are in our living spaces, minding our own business, keeping to ourselves and trying to avoid the low-life trash that keep camping out on that sidewalk. But they can't stay away from that sidewalk for some reason because they're basically just ghetto trash, right? I mean, they like living on the streets and clogging up the sidewalks and perving and creeping all over women who walk by. There are picnic tables behind the building where they can go hang out if they really want to socialize. They just choose not to because they're mentally disturbed, hate-stalking rejects who are sticky turds and don't ever leave that part of the sidewalk for some strange reason. They're like parasites. They're feeding off of that corner over there for some strange reason. I don't even know what the logic is. except that they're doing it on purpose. I mean, if they don't want people to happen to be filming this corner and their security cameras right there, ironically enough, maybe they shouldn't stand out on the street corner for hours at a time, engaging in deliberate attention-seeking, dysfunctional disruption. It's a beautiful evening. I have the right to have my window open. And not only do I have the right to have my window open, I have the right to look out my window, stick my head out the window. I have the right to do whatever I want out of my window, and these pieces of shit don't have to like it. They can go back into their living spaces and maybe look out of their windows instead of standing on the sidewalk, disrupting the neighborhood. I hope it starts pouring. They have no concept of what civil rights are, right? It's a civil right to be able to look out your window, stick your head out the window, see what's going on the street, especially if it's some kind of disruption that is unnecessary and deliberate. Some kind of harassment of the entire neighborhood by a group of low-life trash who can't stay the hell off the sidewalk and maybe should just be swept into the gutter where they belong. Why are they standing on that corner for hours at a time, disrupting the neighborhood and blocking the sidewalk? I am legally blind. I don't see anything. So this camera phone is my visual aid. I have the right to use it however I need to see what is in front of me, below me, around me, etc. And these pieces of shit don't have the right to clog up the sidewalk for hours and camp out on a street corner and getting deliberately disruptive towards the entire neighborhood. If they don't like that I'm sitting up here, maybe they don't need to look up 4 stories. Maybe they can just stick to their corner and look in the gutter where that's, seems to be where they enjoy standing. Well, I hope it starts pouring rain once again. I love this weather. I'm so glad that we got rid of the 90-degree California heat and nonstop bright sunshine that started feeling like a desert out here. This is great. Let's hope for a few downpours that'll clean the vermin off the sidewalks, because they seem to really love sticking to that corner for some strange reason. And they never leave. It's deliberate. I can't move my window, but they can certainly move their ugly selves off of that corner if they wanted to, but they choose not to, and that's not my problem. That's their problem.